You ready for this one? Are you still with us?
Yeah.
Is it past your bedtime?
Yeah.
Let's see. It's almost 11 o'clock. I have a question for you. You leaders in Malaysia, are you ready to rise? No, I mean, are you really ready to rise? Let's see who's stronger in this room. Over here. Are you ready to rise? Well, that's strong. Are you ready to rise over here? I don't know, it's a toss-up. Okay, I'll let you guys fight it out and, when this is over. It's great to be here in Malaysia. Man, this journey, like Sherry talked about and Akron Dim talked about earlier, began many years ago. Why am I here? Why do I come back? I've been 21 years in this business. Dave Daughtry too, 21 years. Why are we still doing it? Some will say, well, because you're making a lot of money, man. No. We could stay home and make a lot of money. I have a lot of people asking me that, even at third-party events when I go to Eric Worre, Ray Higdon's events. They say, why don't you just stay home and just, collect your check and invest it in the stock market and live your life? I'll tell you why. Because it's selfish. It's selfish. We have to give back to those who helped get us where we are. That's what I believe. It's a strong core belief. I have to help you get to where I am. Do you want to come? How bad do you want it? Do you really want to rise, or do you want to live a mediocre life? Don't let the music in you die. How many people go to the grave and it never happens? They never live their potential. They came here, they got on the hamster wheel, and that's all they did was spin and run, spin and run. They just got by. Is that what you want? Do you just want to get by? Or do you want to have an incredible life? Do you want it? So then you gotta rise. That means you gotta become more than what you are. You gotta find your potential. Most human beings never do. They just come here, live out 60, 70, 80 years, and they're gone. They're gone, and that's it. But what did they leave behind? Did they have legacy? Did they impact lives? Before you can have income, you have got to have impact. That is, impact those people around you. And that's what I want you to do, friends. I want you to become more than what you are. I want you to rise. Now, for those of you that are new, don't come up with these excuses that you can't, or you're finding your reasons in your mind why you cannot become more than what you are. You can't do more than what you are. You can't be more than what you have been. Don't come up with those stories. I started in this business broke. I had no money. I had a good excuse. I didn't have to do this. I could have just settled for the excuse. But I didn't. I sold a junk truck for $200. And I mean $400 actually. I put $200 in my business. $200. Today my business does over $200 million a year. That's right. Some months it hits at $20 million a month. My team does more business than most network marketing companies. Think about it. And I started it by selling a junk truck. I did not want to sell myself out for an excuse. I wanted to rise. And I still want to rise, because you know what? There may not be any more ranks in for life that I can hit, but by God, I'm going to hit more levels. And I want to go to another level. And that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to hit some levels before you hit the next rank. And that means in your personal growth. Dave Daughtry talked about that. Do you want more? Then you have to do more. Then you have to become more. And that's the thing, friends. For those of you that have been in this business for years, Some of you went into success coma. Yeah, success coma. That means, hey man, the money's good, man. $50,000 a month. Hey, that's not bad. That's pretty good. 20,000. Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, I think I'm gonna go to the beach. Hey, baby, let's go to the mall too. And hey, yeah, let's go out and let's go, car shop and all that. And next thing you know, 1 month goes by, 2 months go by. Nobody's hearing from you. You're not posting on your Facebook page, your Instagram page. I mean, you're not even on the freaking radar. Downline's going, wow, man, they just disappeared. Well, I guess I'll go to the beach too. I don't have the money he's got, but I'm going to the beach. And then everybody goes, there's nothing wrong with going to the beach. But when we disappear from our business, I'm telling you, we shoot our own foot. We ruin ourselves. If we do that too often, we're not showing up. We're not providing leadership. We aren't rising. We aren't showing our team that we're still growing. We're still becoming more. We're not talking about the seminars Sherry Den talked about. She went to an Instagram seminar. I am very proud of Sherry Den. Because I've talked to her so much about the importance of social media and how to use it. But I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. Are you sharing your growth? Are you acting out your growth? Is your team seeing how your growth is affecting your leadership? How is it affecting them? Because then they're going to act out your growth. They're going to rise. They're going to get better. When they get better, you're going to get greater. That's what it's all about. I don't want to see 1,000 people here next year. I want to see 10,000 here next year. Do you? And that's what it's going to take, friends. You're going to have to go to a place you haven't been. And for those you leaders out there that have been to that place, it's time that you take them there. Are you ready to do it? Are you ready to take your leaders to a place that they haven't been? They haven't been an international diamond. They haven't been a gold international diamond. I'm telling you, tonight, I want to see you declare yourself. I want you to fire yourself, rehire yourself, re-sign back up tonight, and come in this with some piss and vinegar. That's what we say in the South. In other words, I want you to get angry and go to work. Kick yourself in the butt. Kick yourself out your front door, your car door, and just go for it. Lose your mind. Have some fun. That's what I did my first 90 days in For Life 21 years ago. That's what I did in 90 days. From my home, I built a new team of 800 people. 800 people. So I had no money, sold a junk truck, had no downline to bring over, had to start all over again. And in 90 days, I had 800 people. I hit the top rank of the company. I was the first one in the history of For Life to do it in 90 days. 90 days. I went 8 to faint, 8 in the morning till I faint. I'm telling you, friends, it changed my life. And my story has affected a lot of people and a lot of other companies. I published my book, Reaching the Peak, July this year. On July 4th, it went #1 on Amazon 2 days after its release. 2 days after its release. I had people reaching out to me from other companies saying, man, your book inspired us. Would you do conference calls, Zoom calls? They're asking me for speaking engagements. Eric Worre asked me to come to his GoPro Mastery to speak and train on social media. He says, I'm looking for somebody over 40. I said, well, since I'm 40, I agree. I'm 63, okay? But I'm telling you, and then Ray Higdon, he asked me to come out and speak. I'm telling you, friends, my For Life story has touched many, many leaders throughout this world and other companies. And think about it, friends. Who's heard of us? We're still a small fish. Look what you have. When we become a known company, what are you going to look like? Are you going to look like a person that just, I really just didn't have time for it? Or are you going to be a person that says, hey, it was time to rise and I'm glad I did. I'm a platinum international diamond, finally. Is that going to be you? So this is what I want you to do. For those of you that have been in for years, ask yourself these questions. What are your goals for the rest of this year? And don't think just because in December nobody's going to join you, get involved in your business. I signed up with Dave Daughtry in December. I want you to think about this. What are you going to do with the rest of this year? You have November. You have December. They have doubled the builder bonus. Doubled it. Do we get that? What are you going to do with your time? What about your schedules? What are the leaders? When you look into your team, and let's forget these pins, okay? We are servant leaders. So don't, I'm Platinum International Diamond. I don't work with people. No. I just speak at conventions. Yeah. No, get rid of the ego. We are servant leaders. That's how we got where we were. That's how we got. We got here by serving people. Then we developed egos. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Let's go back to that. Let's put the apron on. Let's go back to serving. I'm not saying do it for him. I'm saying show up for those that are reaching out. They're reaching out of darkness, and you're in the light. Pull them into the light. Be the leader you were meant to be. Declare yourself. It's time to rise. It's time to go back and do it the way you did it. Ask yourself, how did you do it back then? How did you get to International Diamond? How did you get to gold? How did you get to platinum? Think about those memories. How did you do it? And why aren't you doing it now? I'm not saying you're all not doing it, but some of you are not. Think about it. And look, it's okay to take breaks. I'm not talking about that. But when we're on a permanent vacation, that's not healthy, friends. You will destroy your income. It's time to rise. It's time to be different. Let's declare ourselves. Let's be the person we were when we signed up and we worked hard and we hit those rank positions. Let's be that same person. So I can't hit another rank. Now I'm working with my wife. I promise you by convention, she will be a platinum international diamond. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. Why? Because I wanna do it again. I love this. I love setting goals. I love helping people. I love seeing people achieve success, have their dreams come true. It's a passion of mine. That's what I'm living for. It's not about the money. It's not about what this does. I'm not doing it for me. It's not helping me get to a new rank, but it's helping me get to another level in my life. A contribution, going from success to significance. Man, is that a journey. And I hope you take it with me, and I hope you rise. It's been fun being here.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jim! And let's give all of us Platinum International Diamonds a big round of applause for sharing with us today. All of our Platinum International Diamonds. Let's make some noise for all of them. Thank you so much for imparting such great advice, true experiences, inspiration to each and every one of us here.